Welcome back to my throne, everyone. It's Dark Prince Leo back with another video. Now, today's a very special video because if any of you have been keeping up, well, today is April 25th, which means it's the Revenge of the Sith 20th anniversary that it was released in theaters today. 20 years ago today, it has been released and now it's back in theaters for a limited time. So I hope you guys are going to the movie theaters and everything because I just got finished watching it. And it's like, how do I describe it? Even if you guys have the DVD or if you're watching on Disney Plus or Blu-ray, it's like nothing beats it when watching it on the big screen. It was like seeing it in theaters once again. It was so nostalgic. It's like, because 20 years ago, I saw Revenge of the Sith on opening day when it first came out 20 years ago. And now, seeing it again in theaters today, I did the exact same thing. I repeated history. I repeated a chapter in my life. And it was... I just got no words to describe it. Just seeing the movie again. Oh my gosh, it's just... nothing can beat it watching it on the big screen. So, and I'm just so overwhelmed right now because I'm a big fan of Star Wars, and who else isn't? And if you guys notice, yes, I'm not wearing my usual Leo pendant today, but because it's a special day, I thought I'd at least make an exception. Because when I went to the theaters, I wanted to be like really vamped up for this. So I mean, as you can see, I have my Obi-Wan Kenobi kyber crystal necklace. It's like I wore this. I mean, Obi-Wan Kenobi is still my favorite Jedi of all time. I even have the Enzo rings right here. I'm not so sure if the camera will my phone camera will visualize it, but it's basically has a Obi-Wan Kenobi and General Grievous. You can see Kenobi, and then you can and there's Grievous, and it says, "Hello there." As such, in the movie, when Obi-Wan Kenobi faced off against General Grievous, and then of course defeated him, and I got this shirt as well. It's from Roosevelt's. Not so sure how to pronounce it, but I think that's how it's pronounced. But this custom shirt right here, it's like, I'm not so sure if you can tell, but if you've been keeping up with my Instagram post, this is like based on Darth Vader design. So this is like it's so amazing to wear. It's really soft. It's really comfortable. So I went out wearing all this because, like I said, I wanted today to be special. And by doing this, I felt like I transported myself back 20 years ago. And I'm just not so sure how to fully describe it. But another thing that I also wanted to show, it's when I went to the theaters, I went to Cinemark because that's where I always go to get my movies. Because they'll always have some limited edition merch you can find there. Now, I follow Cinemark on Instagram, and they were gonna have a collectible cup and a collectible tin celebrating the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith. But when I got there, they didn't have the collectible tin bucket. They didn't have the collectible cup, but they did have this. So it's a Darth Vader drinking cup. It can pretty much fit the size of a large drink in there. I tested it out when I was over there. So pretty much filled my entire drink up to the brim with this. So, and of course you can already imagine, yes, I sipped out of Darth Vader's head. But this is a really cool thing for any Star Wars fan to have. Because, like I said, but the only way to get this is you have to go to Cinemark and make sure they still have these. Because these are limited edition collectibles. I think they only have only a select few, like maybe 1 or 2 cases of these maybe. I'm not so sure how they work, but like I said, limited supplies. If you know, if you have a Cinemark in your town or city, definitely go. Get one of these before they are gone. Trust me. I mean, this is all I could get. So, I wish they did have the collectible tin bucket. I was pretty sad about that. And the cup, of course. I bet other Cinemarks around the world have those collectible tin buckets and the cup. But doesn't look like I'll be getting one. So, but at least I got the Darth Vader head drinking cup, so I'll call that a win. Oh man, I'm just so overwhelmed with joy right now. You guys could not possibly imagine. And well, not only that, but I decided to also if you guys have watched it in theaters and of course gotten the movie later, at about a year later, after that, 20 years ago, well, guess what? I also still have this, like the old DVD from like 20 years ago. Well, probably 19 now, because of course DVDs usually get released in about a year or such. And of course it still has all the special features from disc 1, disc 2, and everything. And like if you guys have this and when you put it in and you watch the opening thing where it shows all the menus, shows Mustafar and everything, oh my gosh, it's so memorable. It is so memorable. And of course that is something that is really good and really good in my life. Part of it, Star Wars is a big part of my life, and I love it so much. And seeing it in theaters again, like I said, I don't have the words to describe it. But if you guys are just excited as Revenge of the Sith and you're a big Star Wars fan as I am, go to the theaters right now. Go see it on the big screen once again. This is a once in a lifetime chance to see it again in theaters. So I would definitely suggest going. So I already saw it this morning. I made sure I got the first showing. So I know how it's going to be busy later in the evening. So it's better to get the early bird in. So, but with that, I think my video will be done for the day. So, and thank you guys for watching, and I hope you'll continue following my journey. I'm still journeying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and make sure you check out some of my other videos. And heck, share this with anyone who is a big Star Wars fan as I am. Because like I said, even if you're a fan of Darth Vader too, go get this. Because like I said, the tin buckets and the anniversary cups and this, limited quantities. You only got so much. So I suggest you guys get moving, go to the theaters. I hope or if you already have your tickets reserved, you better get there now. So, but with that, I'll catch you guys later, and may the Force be with you.